Hi, Dr. Yass here. I would like to wish everybody a happy and healthy Thanksgiving, a happy and healthy holiday season, and I would personally like to say thanks to my family for joining me on this crazy ride that I have been taking for the greater part of 2 decades, and to say that I greatly appreciate all their support in my attempt to create national and international awareness of the Yass method, which is the only true method for diagnosing and treating chronic pain. I would like to acknowledge all those who, over the last year, have been able to find their way to the Yass method, get treated, or use the system to be able to resolve their pain. They have clearly acknowledged how thankful they are. And at this time, where we try to acknowledge the thanks that has for things that have occurred over the past year, it is very humbling to me and very heartening to know that I'm having this kind of impact on people, and it's occurring over a national platform, and in fact now it's even going international. And so it's very important for people to understand that I'm very humble, and I'm not quite sure why I was given this capacity to have this clarity of thought that allows me to think beyond the normal boundaries of what is put in front of people. But I am very thankful for being given this opportunity. And in fact, whenever I treat somebody and resolve their symptoms and allow them to become fully functional, and they graciously thank me, I always, in the back of my mind, am thanking whatever the power is that has given me the capacity to do this. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to have this kind of impact on people. The people that I treat now are people who have had pain for multiple years, who have gone to multiple practitioners, who unfortunately, in many cases, who have had multiple surgeries, in many cases are now addicted to narcotic prescription pain medications, or have basically been told there's nothing left to do and are truly disillusioned. They feel hopeless and that there is nothing that can be done for them. And then through whatever means, they find out about the Yass method and get the value from it, and see that their lives can be reversed and they could have quality of life and be able to have the relationships that they want and strive for success and achievement in their lives without having to suffer on a daily basis with pain. And I am so wholeheartedly thankful that I can provide this for people. I wish all those who are still suffering to seek the method, to contact me, whether it's through going to the website at www.mitchellyass.com or emailing me at drmitch@mitchellyass.com, DRMITCH at MITCHLLYASS.com, or just calling me on my cell phone, 516-449-1359. I want you, by this time next year, to be able to celebrate, to be able to look yourself, your family members, your friends, your coworkers in the eyes and say, I am thankful that I found the Yass method, this purely logical and analytical approach, which for the first time gave me an understanding of what tissue was eliciting my symptoms, being the fact that it's in 95 to 98% of cases muscular, having the understanding how to resolve the weaknesses or imbalances associated with the cause of my symptoms, resolved the symptoms, and gave me my life back. I now could look forward into the next year and years ahead and say, my future is mine. I control my destiny. And the great part is, not only will you have resolved your symptoms, but you have been given the tools to prevent the symptoms from reoccurring. You are now in control of your body again. That's what this is all about. The Yass method is a method of empowerment. And again, I am so thankful to whatever powers may be that I was given this ability to see beyond the educational background, the existing medical model, and see what is true. And that is that to identify the cause of your symptoms, you must be able to interpret the symptoms to establish what tissue is eliciting them. Diagnostic tests are invalid. They have been completely invalid for the almost 4 decades that they have been promoted as the primary mechanism. The medical establishment basically depends on that, the diagnostic tests such as the MRI. And the reality is that, as I said, in 95 to 98% of cases, the cause of pain is muscular, such as a muscle strain eliciting a symptom, a muscle straining and referring a symptom, or a muscle straining, impinging on a nerve in the nerve referring a symptom, which is primarily what sciatica is. These type of causes cannot be identified by diagnostic tests, and there is no medical specialty designed. There is nobody. So when you're entering the medical system to have your symptoms addressed, if the MRI is the primary mechanism by which you are going to be diagnosed, you have a 90 to 95% chance of being misdiagnosed. Not diagnosed correctly. 90 to 95% chance being misdiagnosed. Basically, if you get treated by the existing model, it will not be confusing at the end if you're in the same, if not greater, pain. You need to find the Yass method. It is the only method separated from the rest of the medical model, which basically rejects the idea of using diagnostic tests and focuses on the interpretation of the symptoms of your body to identify what tissue is responsible for those symptoms, which is the primary mechanism by which your body actually attempts to create awareness of the distress of the tissue. So let's be thankful for all those that have been touched by the Yass method this year. And I would like to hope that thousands more will be able to be thankful this time next year for having the chance to be touched and affected by the Yass method. For now, this is Dr. Yass wishing you a very, very happy Thanksgiving and a very happy holiday season. Thanks. Bye-bye.